Our next speaker, Ben Guerra. Come on up, Ben. Ben's going to describe his high school journey in a way you soon won't forget. Ben's speech is titled, Flavorful Palette of Experience.
Good evening. My name is Ben Guerra. 2 years ago, I was fortunate enough to join the culinary team. It has played a large role in who I was, who I am, and who I am becoming. This upcoming fall, I will be attending the Oregon Culinary Institute to achieve my dream of owning my own restaurant. I'd like to share with you tonight just a small bit of what I have learned. Forrest Gump once said, "Life is like a box of chocolates." But really, isn't it more like an urban-crusted smoked pork tenderloin with an apricot jalapeno sauce, sautéed Italian kale, and rice sweet potatoes with a cheese curl, and a lemon tart and a pâte sucrée with Italian meringue, chocolate curl, and raspberry coulis? Not only is this a description of our lives, but also part of the intricacy of our education. We do not have the perfect cookie-cutter education system, and it is filled with many tedious complexities. With a proficiency-based education, you may have struggled more than in the past. Challenges arose, yet we are here tonight. In culinary, we use a term we refer to as mise en place. Mise en place is a French phrase meaning put in place, or otherwise a preparation period. The quality of your mise en place will directly affect how smoothly your meal preparation will go, just as your preparation in school affects the learning process. If you have poor mise en place and didn't study or read for a test, then you might not have done so well. Some of us are still figuring this out. For all of us, though, a good mise en place, showing up and being prepared and ready to work, is essential. You will be held accountable for your actions, and practicing mise en place will help yourself for the difficulties of today. Our mind is a palate flavored by experience. High school has been a varied experience for many of us: sweet, salty, sour, and bitter. These four tastes are what define us. Those sweet times when you hung out with friends, met new people, had a great time at a social event, and made memories to not soon be forgotten. Goodness gracious. Yet we can't forget the salty moments. The moments when you've had to miss out on the fun times for work or write a paper for class. The sour moments can leave long impressions, like when you put a lot of effort into a paper that maybe wasn't as good as you thought, or poured your heart into the one, only to be rejected. Maybe you had to deal with bitter feelings, of dreading school, the stress of a difficult situation at home, or the loss of a friend. Like a well-rounded meal, life requires more than just the sweet times. However, there is another taste. It is called umami. It's a real taste, guys. I'm not sure. This is a savory, almost satisfactory taste. Umami is what brings a meal together, the cherry on top. This, right here, is our umami moment. All of our friends and family with us here now to experience and celebrate us moving on in life. Great philosopher Dwight Schhool would use the word Perfektenschlag, meaning when everything in life comes together. We are moving on into adulthood and continuing our lives. For some that may be college, for others that may be experiencing new things. Whatever you're moving on to do, savor these moments. Andrew Bernard once said, "I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them." Well, these are our good old days. We're so immersed in, we're so immersed in Perfektenschlag right now. Savor these umami moments. I'd like to give a few thank yous to a couple of people. Mr. Kreider and Miss Snyder for teaching me to say what I mean and for guiding me through the process of writing my speech. Kelsey Van Sant for being the best co-captain of the culinary team. I could not have done it without her. Miss Sherman for driving us to culinary competitions and devoting her time to helping the team. Miss Humphreys for all the time she puts into the culinary team, the snacks she provided on the long days and late nights, and for pushing me to try my best in pursuing my dreams. And to the parents who volunteered and put their time into creating the awesome grad party we will be attending tonight. They deserve a big round of applause. Last but not least, my family. Though things may not have always been easy, we have made it together. They have always been there for me, and I can count on them for any help I need. They stand by my side in support of my dreams. My family means the world to me. May our hats fly as high as our dreams. And as the great Michael Scarn would say, clean up on aisle 5. Thank you.
I told you you would not forget that soon. Our final performance is again going to take us back in time as they sing